Thank you.
Hey, Michael Garvin.
Now,
Michael.
and now, is it on?
Michael.
One, two. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you'll join me. Hey, Michael. What are you wearing? Michael Garvin.
Marvel, there's a very nice shoes you have. Very nice.
These are top shoes in the USA.
Yeah.
They're styled after Georgetown.
Creepers. We're part of the North African theater. You know, there was a legend of
Brothel creepers were
yes.
South African soldiers started putting like soul
fighting the Germans in North Africa.
Or maybe even the first sneakers of them. Because
Could
they
be.
had
Could be. Yeah, in terms of fashion, the desert theater of the Second World War is fascinating.
I have about 60.
Oh, astounding. I applaud that. I'm not wearing anything of interest today, just no. Listen, I'm modest. I'm a modest creature. I like living in corners like a spider. I have nothing to say. I don't have any opinions. No, I mean, you know, I don't have any interesting opinions. I just want to be left alone and live in anonymity. That's the only thing I want. Complete anonymity. So let's just bypass all of that to the next section, and I will happily answer any question that anyone has for me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Michael, what he's wearing tonight, this is the first time this has ever happened. You can just see it, and he's not going to explain it. Give him a round of
It's all
applause.
illusion.
Now,
I'm actually naked.
Show, don't tell.
now we're going to do some crowd work, and we're going to take questions for Michael Garvin from the audience. Yes.
I was wondering, do you happen to be wearing any cologne tonight? If so, which kind of cologne is it?
I actually am. And I'll give you a straight answer.
All right.
It's a sample from Nordstrom. And it's from Givenchy. It's called, if I recall, it's kind of a stupid name. It's like, in French it means like very, very precious little thing. But I am wearing it on my wrist if you'd like to take a whiff.
Would anybody like to whiff Michael Garvin's cologne? Go right up there and whiff that chick. Yeah, get in line.
I walked into it.
Girl, I'll have a shot of 151, please. Yeah, whip that shit. Suck it in there. Suck it into your lungs. You know what you're smelling? Yeah, that's fear. That's fear. It's fear. All right, if everybody got a whiff of Michael Garvin.
It's all been absorbed by now. Everyone just whiffed it. There's nothing left. All right, let's move on to the next topic.
All right. Michael.
Please, something not about me. Please, something not about me.
Michael.
Yeah, Tom.
We're going to the back of the bus for this one.
Now, Joey's wise. Joey's the wisest man in the room. I don't lie, Joey.
Joey is one of the greatest Tabernacle participants ever.
Yeah, we miss you, Joey.
Joey, what is your question for Michael?
Michael, tell Dale to give me a 151 shot.
Daryl, would you give him a 151 shot, please?
Nicely done, Michael Garvin, everybody. Give him a round of applause. Joey's now going to have a 151 shot.
Okay, something else. Come on, something else.
Anything for Michael? All right.
No, Jason, you got your arm. Jason.
All right, quiet, everybody. I'm coming to Jason next.
Jesus Christ, Jason, you look
Michael.
You look like livestock with that thing over there. What are you doing?
Michael.
Yeah, what's your question?
Michael. I'm going to Jason in a minute.
Okay, yes.
No, right here is the question.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, shh.
Michael, you were talking about the theater of North Africa for combat. What car made it to the U.S. based on the staff cars?
One more time? The
What
car.
staff car made it to the U.S. as a purchasable vehicle?
Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy.
Very good question.
Was it the one that Patton got killed in?
That's not a legitimate
No.
question.
Damn it, okay. I don't know. What is it?
It's the Volkswagen thing.
What the? That's a German thing, though.
Yes.
So the Germans introduced it.
In the United States.
Wow.
In the United States during the war.
After the war.
After the war, okay. That'd be interesting if we're actually introduced during the war, because, you know, a lot of those industrialists didn't like Hitler.
Yeah.
And we're already negotiating things behind his back.
They started that almost from the very beginning.
Interesting topic. Okay, something a little...
Ladies
not
and
about me.
gentlemen, Michael Garvin got a little taste of his own
Okay.
medicine.
Okay, something...
Give him a round of applause.
Thank you. Okay, something not about me, and something a little sexier than cars.
Okay,
what's the next one?
Hang on.
Over there.
All right, hold on, come back to you. Ladies and gentlemen, he's going to be playing in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, Jason, your question for Michael.
Michael, leather or lace?
Leather or lace, Michael?
Jason, I was ready to eat humble pie. I thought you were going to lay me low with another question that I had to answer straight. But no, you give me that question. Neither one, man. I don't really like either one. I don't. I mean, there's a third path here. There's linen and hemp. There's linen and hemp.
Okay,
Okay, one more. We have
Michael says there's a third path. We have two more for you, Michael. One over here, one over here, three more. Michael, we're gonna take this all the way. You've been absent.
10 more.
Okay.
All right, here's your first question.
Shingles, roofing or disease?
Yeah. Okay, it's a symptom. It's not a disease, so it could be symptomatic of both. Next question.
All right, Michael, here you go.
I mean,
All right, shh, quiet everyone.
So my question is kind of controversial, but what is your opinion on capitalistic porn, like Pornhub or Xvideos, or things that like use porn or like sex as money, like to provide themselves food and basic necessities? I'm just wondering that. I'm just wondering.
so this is a very difficult question because it's interwoven with the nature of sexist commerce, which goes back to primordial slime. So, I mean, this is the crucible of the age. I mean, how do you navigate these ancient impulses and at the same time have a society of civilized people? I don't know. In which there's a basic sense of dignity. I mean, all those things.
Michael, I don't know is not an acceptable answer.
No, don't.
Okay,
This is most unusual. Don't feel pressure to answer
no,
that.
need a real answer.
we have another question. Right?
No.
Okay,
No.
be a little more vehement. Be a little more vehement and answer.
Michael,
Yeah.
I can't believe the audacity and the energy with which you're trying to change the topic. I even have a backup question. You have to answer this
Tom.
question.
No, this
You must answer the question, Michael.
Tom.
The question was.
It was, how do you feel about capitalistic porn whenever porn is used as work, as
No,
sex
this
is
isn't
work?
what
But like, it's
Michael
okay if it's like an I don't know,
No.
because sex is such an
I mean, okay.
How do you feel about it,
All
Michael?
right.
Quiet,
Like
everyone.
what? On a visceral level? On an intellectual level? On what level? On a visceral level? On a visceral level, I mean, it strikes me as out of proportion. There's something lost here. There's no authenticity. You know, you've lost the true sentiment. So that's how I feel. Intellectually, I realize that human beings are complex and that they, you know, that they have different variety of needs. And so, yeah, I understand. Yeah. Tom, you cannot listen. Life. If one is to be truthful, life does not easily admit of either or answers.
I
Okay?
completely agree that sex is such an important and intimate thing that isn't part of like
I don't
human
think this is
contact
right.
with each other.
This
But
is
like, sex is so important in like relationship. If you're asexual, that's like, don't worry about it. But like, if sex is important to you, that's definitely important in a relationship, in any relationship. Like to talk about it freely and transparently. I feel like sex, capitalistic sex, for me personally, I feel like it's kind of disgusting. I feel like if somebody needs to use sex as a means of like food as a basic necessity. I feel like nobody should be pressured, like as Mike said, nobody should be pressured into that. But if they feel completely like, I love my body, or even if they don't, they want to expose their body and they feel completely comfortable and they want that kind of attention, I feel like that's fine. Like, that's up to them and the complete like consent, but like whenever it comes to finances and shit like that, it's kind of, it blurs the lines. And I was just wondering your views on that, because that's something I've been thinking about.
Oh my God, I mean, it's...
Michael, final thoughts.
Listen, I mean, I feel you, but I mean, this requires, this requires a lot of, this is a light-hearted venue, okay, and it would take a lot of, it would take a lot of seriousness to address this. And let's do one more.
I don't have a question on that topic. I was just gonna say, if anybody wants to buy my panties are for sale. If you want the link, I got you. Just like meet me on the back porch.
Well, I think that ends the act here, folks. I'm going to return to the,
Cash out $20.
Listen, this kind of questioning is way out of line. This is a light-hearted thing. This is not Oprah Winfrey. This is a fun thing. This is a lot of bullshit to put on him. Okay.
Life happens, we don't expect it.
Michael Garvin, everybody, give him a round of applause.
That was the strangest.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the one, the only Jason. Give him a round of applause. We are now